Hello, welcome to the Crazy Garden Railway. Just a bit of an update, some of the things I'm going to be doing and what I have been doing. So I just recently done some maintenance on this little jigger here. So basically just topped up all the tyres that run on top of the rail, and then it's got the little metal guides there that keep it actually sitting squarely on the top of the rail head. So the tyres have all been filled up and they're holding air pretty good. So that's pretty much all I'm doing for that. I just need to change the oil. Once the oil's done, change the plug and stuff like that, and then that's pretty much that one ready. And then in the background we've got DC4473 looming sitting there, waiting for the construction of the engine shed around it, which is still ongoing. And over here we have our second jigger. So this one is one that we just push around when kids come around to have a wee look at it. Does have a motor, but there's no way we could operate it here safely, so that would have to go somewhere else to be run. Yeah, so just make sure that everything's all working the way it should. So we've still got these wee wagons here. These are sort of basically sitting waiting a restoration. Bit of a tidy up. Could possibly shorten these axles all by 100mm so they fit on the coal mine line further down, and probably rebuild some of the framing and stuff just so it all works out. So that's that sort of thing all ready and waiting. Still got the locomotive doors here, which will be painted up and tidied up, and will probably go inside the engine shed. Not on the loco, but I haven't decided yet. I'm sure I'll work out something that looks pretty good. Also got this light here, so I'm going to pull this apart and do it all up and sit that somewhere on the railway, so it'll look pretty cool as well. Another job. And my pile of gravel here, slowly coming down, still using my coal bucket to move that. Actually is the best way to do it, because it's just enough to lay out on the track bed in small amounts so I can get it exactly where I want it. Down here at the coal mine line, so this is on the bottom part of the section, so basically got all the ballast down here. The sleepers are embedded in the ballast. I've got these old sleepers and bits of wood on either side, but that's basically just when the lawns get cut, that the grass doesn't get all sort of flung up and all over the new gravel. So I will move those. I have sprayed around the ballast everywhere to basically kill the grass for about 200mm out from the ballast, stop the weeds coming through. I've got this bigger sleeper here, so it's sort of got its own ballast support in that, and that'll probably have a wee sign on the end of it. I don't know, something saying like danger coal mine or something like that, so that'll look pretty cool. And then where the track splits in two here, so this is a diamond crossing, which I'm in the process of building. So once I get more rail, which I'm short of at the moment, the rail will go all the way up in front of me and behind me, and right here where there's all the extra sleepers, the rail will actually be cut into two small tiny lengths that will fit between this line here going right and left, and there'll be a wee notch cut just on the top of the line, and the line here where my foot is will be cut on an angle so it all meets up really nice in a wee slot through there and carry on. So quite pleased how that's looking. Everything here has the weed mat under it, so that should keep the weeds at bay. The line down here I still have to prise up a little bit and put all the weed mat under it, and then start putting the ballast on. I've done all this here as well. It's looking pretty cool. Wee wagon just sitting there. So my plan is to obviously put more sleepers in, but I'm actually going to go up that bank, and depending on how much rail I've got, go right to the fence, or even on a big curve and right up to my other mainline stuff. So it's going to be pretty steep, pretty curvy, but hey, it's a coal mine line, and they weren't the flashes, and they had some pretty crazy turns and inclines and declines on them. So it's very in keeping with how it would probably be in real life. So when we get back onto this one, we go up straight into this bank right here, I'm going to build a fake coal mine entry with an old rickety door, and it'll sit over the end of the rail there and be all corrugated iron and wood. Should look quite the part with some warning signs on it, so quite looking forward to doing all that. So quite a bit of work to do, but it's going to be very enjoyable. Quite looking forward to it, and especially getting all the ballast down here, it's going to make quite a big difference. So yeah, may the fun continue.